Welcome, Pulling fans. It is Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Central Time, Outlawed Live with Ron Stone. Yep, we're having some technical difficulties already. Let me know if you can hear me out there. I know the screen is frozen, but if you can hear me, let me know on your comments out there. All right, Ben Beller says you can hear me, you just can't see me, I guess. So that's all right. We can do an audio show. Sorry about that. On the road, heading for Louisville, Kentucky, the National Farm Machinery Show. Going to be there to watch every session this week, starting tomorrow night. Got a couple of special guests on tonight, starting with Layne Thornton and then Derek Brown. 4 on the floor tonight, this Tuesday night, for the tomorrow night's opening session of the National Farm Machinery Show, modified four-wheel drive, taking the stage tomorrow night. A little bit of heartbreak for one of our super farm guys that goes to the farm show, gets invited pretty much every year. Spanky's Toy, the New Holland tractor, broke the crankshaft a few days ago, so they're not going to make it. The Roberts team out of Nebraska with the Spanky's Toy New Holland. Not going to make it. Broke the crankshaft on the dyno this week. So might be purely an audio show. Not my best look there, the way the screen is frozen, but at least we have audio and we will roll with it. Everybody says that we've got audio. Terry Mammon checking in. Ben Beller checking in from Kansas. Let's see, Austin Flute checking in. Cole Lundahl checking in as well. Tina and Eric Berger checking in from Wilbur, Nebraska. Mark Willis checking in from Carrollton, Missouri. Thank you all for checking in. Hey, it was pretty much an audio show anyway. Everybody always tells me I have a face for radio, so we'll roll the way we're rolling right now with an audio show. Looks like we've got Murray Thornton backstage. Well, let's bring Murray Thornton on here, unless that's Layne using Murray's phone. So let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and bring him on here. We've got Murray and Layne. Okay, let's bring both these guys on here. Hey guys, what's happening?
We're echoing really bad.
We'll get one off.
Are you guys close? You guys in the same room?
Yep, we're in the toter.
Okay.
We're down to one now, Ron.
All right, there you go. That was the problem. Gotcha. All right, guys. Have you guys ever pulled in Louisville together like this, both trucks?
Last year we had Ryan had his and Murray, but no, not Murray and I.
Okay. Is Ryan with you guys? Is he head wrench this weekend or no?
He sure is.
There he is.
There he is. He gets to critique you guys this weekend, right?
Yeah. I bet you can't guess what my wife's doing right now.
What? What's she doing right now?
Take a picture. She's quilting.
Quilting at the Farm Machinery Show.
Yeah,
there might
not?
be a booth for that this week, there, guys. There just might be a booth for that. So you guys, what are you thinking? What's the strategy this week?
Win.
Point it
Just
down
win?
the other end and put it in the sand pile.
Now, how many times have each of you been down the track at the Farm Machinery Show?
This will be Murray's third and my second.
Okay. What did you learn, both of you, cumulatively? What have you learned that you're going to put to use this weekend? What knowledge do you have from those passes down the track that you'll put to use this week?
Well, I guess last year I evidently let on the clutch a little bit too quick, and so I'm going to make it a point to get that in my head so I don't do that again. That was a big boo-boo. So yeah, I don't know. And then Layne's got probably something up his sleeve. I don't know. He's been kind of quiet, not sharing a whole lot with me. So
Yeah, because I don't really remember. It's been several years since I pulled down the track, and it was with Thumper, so it's a whole new experience for me.
Whole new experience. You said got out off the clutch too soon last year, Murray. You said.
yeah, I let the motor bog down and went probably about 15 feet without accelerating. So I was calling on it, but it said, I don't think so, not yet. So,
You were calling on the thunder, but it wasn't ready yet. Huh?
yeah, the thunder just wasn't. It got underneath the engine a little bit, and then it finally took off. And it's one of
I'm
those things,
guessing
oh,
because
please come to life. Oh, please come to life. And it finally did. So,
you needed that low end torque part of the motor. It wasn't there for you, but
yeah, it was there. It just, I'd screwed up. So that's all I can say about that. So,
I'm guessing short track is what you were thinking. You're thinking short track, get on the throttle, get that thing rolling, and
yeah. It was just a bad mistake. Try not to do that again this year. So,
Layne, how about you?
How about me? Well, I have 4 new tires on that I've never pulled, so they picked a great place to come try it out.
Let's experiment in Louisville. Let's do that.
Yeah, why not drive clear to Louisville, Kentucky to see if something's gonna work? But no, it's I pulled indoors at Kansas City when you had it there, and then I pulled indoors here one time, and uh, whether I can be aggressive enough and not aggressive enough to get moving and not too aggressive to break the tires loose. That's probably the key, and picking a good spot. And I don't know. I think there's a lot of luck involved in this deal here. I mean, there's a lot of talent as well. But boy, I tell you what, you look at the 11, 12 trucks that are here, and there is not a slouch. Trust me.
I bet. I bet. Keith Hammond says, "Good luck, guys." Said we're rooting for you from back in Missouri. Some folks from Lufkin, Texas, saying hope to see you guys make it to Pine Valley Raceway someday down at dragging and pulling in the pines. Marty Samuelson checking in as well. So you guys, for the folks out there that don't know, and we have a pretty big audience, your brothers, and then Layne, your son. Between the three of you, you have 3 modified 4-wheel drive trucks. How did you guys get started in pulling?
When I was a junior in high school, the guy I worked for on a farm, grew up in town. The guy I worked for on the farm, he had an old 72 Ford pickup, and both rear ends were out of it, and he'd put a new short block in it, and he stuck it in the weeds. He told me I could have it. So we drug it out of the weeds and put rear ends underneath it, and went to the county fair and hooked to a sled, and it's kind of been in our blood ever since.
But you guys have traditionally always been Ford guys, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Dave Walters says, "Good luck, neighbor."
Yeah. Dave doesn't live far from us.
yeah, there's a lot of 4-wheel drive pulling trucks around just in our area down there. So
There really is quite a few.
Yeah.
How far are the Christiansons from you guys?
Oh, less than an hour.
Yeah, there's 2 more. So there's quite a few modified and pro stock 4-wheel drives around you guys.
Got Charlie and Ed Miller in Creston, which is 45 minutes away, and there's Brett Stamps has his truck, which is my wife's cousin. He's not far away. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff. We saw, I think Doug Sabatka was here with his tractor. We saw him tonight. So
Now, this is the new tractor he bought, right?
yeah, it's really sharp.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting a peek at that one. Doug Bradshaw saying, "Good luck, guys."
Thank you. We're going to need it. There's no doubt about it. One thing about it, at least Layne's the first hook. I'm number 11. So,
that was my next question. So,
yeah, for some reason, the Outlaws are the guinea pig about every time we come down here.
that has been a trend. That 4-wheel drive class, we always get number 1 hook, don't we?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to make the most of it. So At least
Now the
that's
question
plan.
is, if that sand pile's coming up fast, Layne, do you trust the sled operator, or do you?
We're gonna see if we can get over the top of it.
Ramp it up into the cheap seats. There you go.
Well, I did in Kansas City, but it had a little more of an approach than this one does.
Yeah, there's not much sand in a pretty big piece of concrete right there, so
Yeah.
it'll be interesting, that's for sure. So
Yeah, the Zering truck hit it really hard there a couple years ago.
Yeah, he did a lot of damage to his truck.
Yeah,
But he
that
still
was
cheered
after a
on the
reset.
Yeah.
That was after a reset because Joe Claypool was the first hook. They reset, and then Zering was next after they reset the sled and still slammed into the pile there. So
Yeah, and they tore Joe's truck up trying to get it back to the starting line.
yeah,
So
yeah, that was tough.
that first hook's kind of got a jinx on it now. Last year Ryan was first hook, and he was smart enough to let off and hit the brakes, and he just kind of tapped it a little bit, but it. I don't know if he just stayed with it. It might have stopped about right, and they may not have reset it. He had a pretty good pass. It might have won.
Yeah. Well, set the tone on that first hook tomorrow night, Layne.
Yeah. We'll see.
Set the tone. So now you guys are Ford guys. You know what the motors you guys run. I know you guys are going to get irritated with me here. They call them a Chevy Hemi. Now, what are they more closely related to?
Oh, I don't know. They're closely related to Sonny's Hemis. That's I guess. What would you say, Murray?
well, I'd say the firing order and the bell housing and that sort of stuff's kind of a Chevy pattern, so to speak. But if you go into the heads, they were kind of based off the old Boss Ford head. So, you know, there ain't nothing on these trucks that's Ford. There ain't nothing on these that are Chevy, and there ain't nothing on them that are Dodge. So, you know, you just got to kind of go with whatever it is. And we've just had some real good success with the Sonny's motors, and so, you know, and it's pretty hard when you have success with them, and then on the other hand is they take care of us.
Yeah.
So, you know, we sent the motors out there, they got them back to us in time to get them put in for this. And so, you know, you don't want to break something that's working, I guess is the best thing. Reinvent the wheel, so to speak. So
I hear you.
not that we're you know, trying to reinvent the wheel, but, you know, we're just trying to, you know, what's working. If we can improve on it a little bit, great.
Sure.
You know, but it's working great right now. So obviously that's been a trend for us. So
I would tell you 10 of the 12 trucks have Sonny's motors in them.
Yep.
yeah,
And JR, who would be married to Sonny's daughter, drove out here from West Virginia, got here this evening. He's here for the poll.
yeah. So
Good deal. I've always heard they take care of their customers.
they do.
That's the recurring theme I've heard from Sonny's. But
And
I got to give you
consistency.
Ford guys a hard time, though. You know.
No, we still bleed Ford, and you know we'd love for somebody to build a Ford that would be not just competitive, but on the winning edge, and it'll happen someday, but it's not there yet.
If Ritter was watching, he'd already commented a few times about the differences. So,
yeah.
Guys, anybody you want to thank for for making it to the Farm Machinery Show and having a great season?
Well, one of them would be obviously our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, because, you know, if you don't know him, you need to make it a point of knowing him. That's first and foremost, and really our families for letting us go and do this, because I guess it could be really rough if it didn't. You know, and the fans, I'm telling you, if it wasn't for the fans, we wouldn't be able to do this. And also the sponsors that have stuck with all of this. And, you know, they've put a lot of money out there. And like I said, the fans are great. It's good to have other outlaw pullers that are supporting you, you know, like just different people chiming in there, you know, and they're rooting for us, and so that makes it a lot more fun also. And I don't know, just it's a lot of fun. It's an exciting 15 seconds. A lot of
Yep.
driving for 15 seconds and a lot of preparation for 15 seconds. And so, but we do what we want to do with it.
We should
so,
probably thank the people that are home working in our place.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Alan
Thank
Letterman
you
said,
guys for doing the show and stuff too. And you and Mike done a fantastic job with this. So I've enjoyed it too. So
yeah, we want to make celebrities of our stars. You guys are the stars of the show. So we want to prop you guys up and pump you guys up as much as we possibly can. So you'll have a lot of folks rooting for you. I'll be in the crowd rooting for you tomorrow night. Mike won't be, though. He's
we've seen that.
He's all bummed about his favorite class. He's not going to be able to watch it in person. So.
Well, you got to have some other things that are priorities in your life too. So,
well, thanks a lot, guys, for taking a few minutes and coming on with us tonight. Good luck tomorrow night, and we'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Thank you, Ron.
Thank you, gentlemen. Layne and Murray Thornton. Can you guys see them on there? I mean, their video seemed fine. Mine is frozen. No idea why. I know I told Derek be ready at 7:30, and he was ready at 7:30 Eastern time. And so he is prompt. We'll give him that. So I told him, I said, yeah, we'll see you in about an hour. I'm at 7:30 Central time. So since he's early, we'll go ahead and get him on here early. He's ready to go, out of makeup, ready to rock and roll. Derek Brown, the high class grass out of Oklahoma. What's going on, buddy?
All just hanging out here at the house.
Hanging out at the house.
Yes, sir.
You got a house in Louisville, Kentucky?
Yeah, we found one over here across the river.
Wow, I mean, you just bought a house just for the week or what?
Well,
Maybe.
yeah, we tried.
So, have you ever pulled at the National Farm Machinery Show before, Derek?
No, sir.
No, it's the first time ever.
It is.
Come out for the truck.
Now, are you a little bit nervous? How are the nerves holding up?
No, we're good. We'll make it.
Good to go. What number did you draw for tomorrow night?
Number 3.
Number 3. So Outlaw trucks are going 1, 3, and 11.
Yes, sir.
Looks like. So now you're driving the old Oklahoma Showdown chassis.
I am.
I'm assuming that truck went down the track at the Farm Machinery Show at some point, right?
Several times.
So the truck is no stranger to the dirt there at Freedom Hall, but completely different power plant in the truck and different driver for this time around. So tell me what you're going to do to prepare tomorrow that you haven't done already. What do you have to do tomorrow to get the truck ready?
Just got to dust the dirt off and getting in there.
So you don't go through and like check spark plug wires, check, the adjustments here and adjustments there and air pressure and things like that.
Maybe a little air pressure will be good after that.
You got Roper there with you? Is he back at home?
Oh, he's upstairs up there doing something. I don't know.
Good deal. Good deal. When did you guys get to town?
Sunday night. We're early arrivals.
Okay. Now tell us the story of how Derek Brown got into truck pulling. How did you get the sickness?
I think I was back in high school, I believe. Started pulling a modified tractor and decided I wanted to start building some four-wheel drives. And
You started with a two-wheel drive.
well, two-wheel drive. Summer reminded me that never left the driveway. And then decided on four-wheel drive, and that's where it's been.
So you got two. For those out there watching that don't know, you guys have 2 4-wheel drives in 2 different classes.
Yep.
Right. So Roper, your son Roper, drives the Pro Stock, which you took to a championship run with the Outlaws in 2020.
Yep.
And Roper's been driving that. Drove it all last season. And the high class grass, you had a little trouble getting that thing tuned in, Derek. But it seemed like towards the end of the season, you were starting to get your legs underneath you, man. That thing was starting to make some passes.
Yeah, I try to. I mean, there's been a lot of adjusting, getting around from from pro stock to a nice big Hemi power plant. So once we figured all that out and the way I need to drive it, we're doing a little bit better.
Good deal. Now, what jobs does the wife have down there, man? I can hear in the background. What is she? Moral support? Do you actually put her to work or what?
No, she's just moral support.
I ain't doing shit.
Is she cussing me under her breath?
No, she's just
No?
sitting there
Okay.
playing on the phone.
All right. So third hook tomorrow night. What's your biggest competition down there? Do you feel non-outlaw that you think, man, I got to beat that guy? I mean, who is it there in the lineup?
Justin or
I don't know. Both the Thornton boys. I mean, they're pretty good competition for sure. Cody Lewis has ran a heck of a year for sure over there in the PPL bracket, and and Justin's been a pretty good solid runner too. So we've got a full class of top-notch pullers.
Absolutely. Derek, anybody you want to thank that's helped you along the way or got you to this point in your pulling career?
I better thank my wife for number one.
Smart man you are, Derek Brown.
She's the one that pushes me to keep rolling on all this. It's been good to have our son, working right beside us and making sure that we're going everywhere we need to go and getting there. And then, just our family, our family and friends that able to help us every day.
You have some fans back home that'll be watching on the live stream?
Oh yeah. All of our family and friends. They wish that they could be here, but it's hard on a Wednesday night to be able to get out of work. So they're all going to be watching on live stream.
Good deal. Good. Ben Beller out of Kansas says High Class Grass is going top 3 tomorrow night.
Well, I don't know about top 3, maybe number 1, but we'll see.
There you go. Hey, that's the way to go in there, man. That's the way to go in there. That's the headspace you need to have right there.
Fine.
So, all right, Derek. Appreciate you taking the time. Hang out with us a little bit tonight, man. I'll see you there tomorrow, watching live in the stands there. So good luck.
Thank you.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
See you then. Thank you.
Thanks, Derek. Derek Brown, the High Class Grass team out of Oklahoma. So the Outlaw trucks are 1, 3, and 11 in the lineup. So Ramrod, Layne Thornton is first hook. Third hook is Derek Brown, High Class Grass. The 11th hook is Murray Thornton with Thumper tomorrow night. So for those of you keeping score, remember that is the lineup they've already drawn. So Tanner Fitzsimmons on the way to the show. Tanner, we'll talk to you when we get there. Safe travels, everybody. I'll be back on the road here in just a little bit. Going to cut the show a little bit short. We'll go about 30 minutes tonight because I need to get back in the driver's seat and get my butt down the road as well. So thank you, everyone, for watching tonight. Thank you to all the guests. Thank you to Murray and Layne Thornton for coming on, and Derek Brown, the mod 4-wheel drive version of Outlawed Live tonight. So thanks for watching, everybody. We might do a few lives throughout this week, maybe from the show, and try to talk to some fans out there, show them what's going on. But thank you, everyone, for watching. This is Ron Stone on Outlawed Live. We'll see you in Louisville, and if we don't see you then, we'll see you next Tuesday night on Outlawed Live.
.24 the mark to beat. Here comes Thumper. Good run for Murray Thornton, hitting the rev limiter right there at the end.